This will create a pop-out and you can copy the link at the top of the page. Now head back to OBS Studio, scene that you're streaming, and add a source. Add a browser source and then enter the link. You can also change the width and length to fit your stream. If you don't like the size of your chat, then you can go back to the browser source and click on properties. This changed the length. I took some time to fit it to my life. As you can see,
with Canva Code, anything is possible. Even if you think debugging involves pest control, I just tell Canva what I...
So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on setting up your YouTube chat overlay inside of OBS Studio. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have your OBS Studio open, and then typically you're going to go ahead and add your chat overlay to your intermission screen. Now I have here my video, my gameplay, and then I have an empty box here for my chat overlay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come to streamelements.com, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. Then you're going to get logged in with your YouTube account, and once you do, you'll be brought to a dashboard just like this. On the left-hand side, under streaming tools, you select overlays. This is going to bring you to a new dashboard, and then we'll select new overlay. we'll have it at 1080p, hit start, and now what we want to do here, you'll come back to layers, and you can go ahead and just hit this little eye icon, and that's going to go here to OBS. Now our chat is transparent, and then once you go live, your chat will now start to appear in this box here, and you can go ahead and right click, hit copy on the browser, come to maybe your gameplay scene, and then you can go ahead and
How's it going, everyone? John here. Welcome to another OBS Studio tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the custom docs to be able to bring in your YouTube chat, since it's not really integrated, and that's kind of a bust. So what you're going to want to do is go over to YouTube, and you're going to want to open up one of your streams. And you can see your chat here, but that's fine if you want to look at your chat here, or if you want to look at it whenever you're streaming. But if you want to be able to bring this chat in, what you're going to want to do is click on the three dots. You're going to go to pop out chat. You're going to take this link up here in the browser, and you're going to do Control-C. To copy, and then we're going to go back to OBS, and what we're going to custom browser docs, and as you can see, custom browser docs, which I already have set up. But what you're going to want to do is go up to View, Docs, Custom Browser Docs. And as you can see, V is going to then populate. Now what we need to do is take this and bring it over here into our chat area. So we're going to find our source that we have for our chat, and I have mine labeled as YouTube chat browser source. So I'm going to right click, go to properties, and since it's blank, we're going to go and do Control V. here into our chat area. So we're going to find our is take. So what that's going to do is that's going to then populate that right here, just like how you see mine. Since I already had it set up, it didn't go and populate it, but it was already there. Now what we need to do is take this and bring it over here into our chat area. So we're going to find our source that we have for our chat, and I have mine labeled as YouTube chat browser source. So I'm going to right click, go to properties, and
Cocofanto elefanto.
And since it's blank, we're going to go and do Control V, hit OK, and there we go. So I'm going to type in here in the chat, I'm just going to say hi, and then there it is right there. So every time you have to stream, you have to go and set this up. So that's the only downside to it.
Let me show you how to see your YouTube chat over your game when only using one monitor. First thing we'll need is this free program, which I'll leave linked in the description down below. Ignore the fact that it says go all the way down to where it says installation and usage and download the latest release. So we'll click.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
Having to stream with one monitor can be a window on top of your game even when you're playing in full screen. This video is brought to you by own.tv. Are you looking for new emotes? I can disconnect it right now. However, when you stream on YouTube or Facebook, you can't look at settings interested, then go to wwith or click the link on top of my description to start creating your own emote today. Now the first thing we want to do is get two separate windows for our recent events and our chat, and then afterwards we will show those windows on top of the game. Now when you go to the settings and then to the stream tab, you see that you can log in with your Twitch account here, since I can disconnect it right now. However, when you stream on YouTube or Facebook, you can't log in here because you simply add your stream key. Now when you stream on Twitch, you can just go to view, then to docs, and then right here you will see your chat. Then when it's part of the interface, you can just click on this icon right here and this will pop it out, making it a separate window which we will later display on top of our game. Now when you stream on Facebook or YouTube, you need to do it in another way. Now for those that stream on YouTube, you will obviously recognize this dashboard, and on the right you can see your chat, right? But if you click on these buttons right here and then on pop out chat, then you will get a separate window. Let's simply click on got it, and then right here we have the same chat window but then for YouTube. By the way, if it's too zoomed in, you can just click on this right here and then make it smaller. Let's make it about the same size as the Twitch chat. Now for those that stream on Facebook, as far as I know, it's not really possible to get a pop-out window like this, but there is another way and I'm gonna get back to it. First I'm gonna explain the recent events, since that's gonna be the same thing for everyone. So first go to streamelements.com and then log in with your streaming platform. Right here for me it already says my dashboard. Now once you logged in, you should see your streaming channel right here, and then you can just click on activity feed. Then right here you see a pop-out button, and this will give you a separate window with your recent events. So let me close this, let me position it right here. As you see, you can just rescale it a bit like this, and in this window you will see your recent subscribers, recent followers, donations, super chats, everything like that. Now there is another way to show your chat in a window, which is more customizable if you want to make it look a bit different on the side of your screen, maybe another color or another text size or stuff like that. And this also works for Twitch, and it gives you more customization of the way the chat will be displayed on top of your game while you're playing. I'm gonna show it with Twitch. So it's with the same website as before, Stream Elements. Just log in with Facebook or Twitch, and then on the left, instead of going to the activity feed which we just added, you want to click on my overlays. Then you want to click on create blank overlay and then change this resolution to custom and then make it 500 by 500. Click on start, then on the bottom click on the plus icon, go to stream tools and then your streams chat, and then instead of repositioning and rescaling it, just go to the left and then go to position, size and style, make it 500 wide and 500 high, and then click on center widget. Now this window here will display your streams chat, and I'm gonna show you. This is the Twitch chat, so let's type something, let's click on enter, and then you will see it appearing right here. Let's type a few more messages and then I'm gonna show you how to change some things. So when you go to text settings, then you can change your font here if you want, and you can also change the size, which is pretty useful, but don't make it too big because otherwise the text will soon create multiple lines instead of one single line with people's message. You can also go to settings and then change the theme here. For example, custom deletes the background and only shows you the text, which can be useful to show it on top of your game, and the white theme right here just changes the background to white. Now I'm gonna change it to dark chat to make it easy to see. Once you did this, you click on save on the top right, you give it a name, for example Twitch chat in my case, you click on save, and then on the top you will see copy overlay URL. Just click on that and this will be the URL that will display this chat. So now I can close this browser window. Let's reposition things. So this was my Twitch chat, this is the YouTube pop-out chat, and then the thing we did now works for Twitch and for Facebook. And if you want to get it as a separate window, there are two ways to do it. First of all, you can go to view docs and then custom browser doc, and then here you can write Twitch chat, for example, and then paste the URL in the second column. Now click on apply and that will create a separate window right here that that you can also position in OBS Studio by doing it like this, but you can also pop it out and then rescale it a bit, and then you can overlay this on top of your game, because that's the thing I'm gonna show you right now. Just to show you that it works, when we type something in the Twitch chat, which we've added before, you will see it appearing right here. So one more time to recap everything. This is the recent events, and this works for everything. It's on Stream Elements, it's the activity feed. I've explained this. This is the same for everything. If you stream on Twitch, you can just log in OBS Studio and then go to View, Docs, and then right here go click on Chat, and that's this separate window.